Hey y'all, it's your girl Octavia of Shades of Blue and of Copper Coins. Today is Thursday, December 21st, 2023. And so I'm going to do a story time with you regarding my alopecia experience. So earlier today, I was on Facebook and my high school graduation picture, cap and gown picture popped up in my memories. And I had to pause for a moment, and Spirit was like, share what was going on in your life during this time of your life. And so here I am about to share with you what was going on. Roughly, I'm going to say about spring of 1997. And for those of you who may listen to this, I'm going to attach this voice audio to the picture that's going to be on my other platform. So here we go. In that picture, it was about spring of 1997 at Cross High School in Cross, South Carolina. Wow. So by this time, I was in the military via the Army National Guard, and I joined the Guard to help my mother with my senior expenses as well as my own personal expenses. I thought this was the best idea for that time in my life. I had big goals with being in the military. Unfortunately, those goals were not, I'm going to say unsuccessful. I'm just going to say there wasn't for me at that time in my life, right? So there you have it. So in the picture, I had a relaxed, short haircut, and I was holding my cap, or was it the diploma? Maybe it was both, but anyway. So that's what my alopecia looked like. My edges were very thin, or it didn't have edges at all. That is, when I said edges, that is around the temple of each side of your head, right above the ear. And also I think the front of my hairline was thin as well. So there were not a lot of styles that I could have worn and rocked back then because my edges were so thin, or I'm going to say barely there. So, because there were times where it would play peekaboo, like I'm here and then I'm out. So anyway, so I would have to wear the bangs, right? And I'm gonna call it like the popular hairstyle was the short, I'm gonna say Halle Berry, with the full bangs that came across the front of your head, almost down to your eyebrows. And that was me covering up my edges, me covering up my alopecia. I thought that was a convenient style. Little did I know it was a very high maintenance style because I had to shave. My hair was shaved in the back. And so anyway, I was young, didn't know anything, thought I was doing something, being grown. So that was what my alopecia looked like. That was the few styles that I could achieve because it covered my edges. Another style that I would wear during that time were braids, and they were the bob braids, the single bob braids. Brandy at that time, because Moesha was on. So Brandy was either, well, I don't know, Moesha was on or not, but I know Brandy was out. You know, her album was out, and she would either rock the long single braids, or she would rock the bob. And so I opted to get the bob. And I promise you, it seemed like when my hair was done, it's like everybody, I won't say everybody, but I got a lot of attention. You know, it felt like I was seen, right? And I've never been that person that was outgoing or popular or, you know, seen or very sociable. Like I was, of course, cordial to people. I was kind and nice to people, but I wasn't like on the forefront of being the social butterfly, you know, so I kind of played the background. However, but when I would get my hair done, and that was very few times that I did get my hair done, as in braids and stuff like that. but I felt seen. I felt like I was part of the crew. I felt like, all right, I'm here. My confidence grew versus kind of like being in the background and kind of laying low because my hair wasn't always the way I desired it to look. I didn't always afford having hairstyles and or maintaining certain hairstyles. So it's like those times that I did have my hair braided or cut or whatever, maintained properly. Yes, I felt seen. I felt like I was confident. But not so much, showing off or trying to be the life of the party, but because I've always been like low key cool or whatever. But anywho, so yeah, that's what my alopecia looked like. Cover ups. I would wear like the swoop hairstyles, and then the young lady who was doing my hair at the time, she would add a track somewhere in the front to give me length and volume to make that swoop. You know what I'm saying? I had the ponytails. I had the pin. I don't know if I ever had pin curls, but yeah. Shout out to my girl Lasagna, for the bomb hairstyles at that time. Again, those were very far, few and in between, but when I rocked it, I promise you I rocked it. So, yeah, so that is a glimpse of what I went through in high school. I can't believe I'm strolling back down memory lane. They weren't always bad days. I can say that. There was somewhat of a balance. But yeah, to stroll back down memory lane during that time of my late teen life was pretty all right. So there you have it. That's my experience with alopecia in high school during my, I guess, junior, senior year in high school. So I hope this story time help you get a closer look or a closer insight of what my alopecia looked like. I hope this can help someone. You can share this with someone who it may help. So thank you. Check out my social medias, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, at Shades of Blue AA. My website is shadesofblueaa.com. Also Copper Coins, that is COPPERCOHENS.com. And on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's where you'll find me. That's where you will find my handcrafted products, earrings, journals, my books, calendars, apparel. So check me out. Peace and balance, y'all.